The Bishop of Limburg, Germany, says changes should be made to the Church's teaching on sexuality. In an interview published last week in a German magazine, Bishop Georg Batzing said, quote, "We have to somewhat change the Catechism on this matter. Sexuality is a gift from God and not a sin." And joining me now to discuss is Rudolf Gehrig, reporter for CNA Deutsch. Rudolf, welcome back. Always so good to see you. Let's talk a little bit more about this. The bishop challenged the Church's stance on homosexuality and sex outside of marriage. Why is the bishop calling for a change in what the Church teaches about sexuality?
Yeah, in response to the interviewer's statement that no one adheres the morality that permits sex only within marriage, Batzing said, that's true, and we have to change the catechism there in part. Sexuality, he said, is a gift from God, not a sin. And asked if it's okay to live a homosexual life, to live a homosexual relationship, he also said, yes, it's okay if it's done in fidelity and responsibility. It doesn't affect the relationship with God. So that's what he said, and obviously that's his opinion.
And additionally, I understand that he said that women should be ordained and that priests should not be celibate. Talk to us more about that as well, and how can we address that some bishops hold views that are obviously very different from church teaching?
Yeah, Batzing said that deaconesses would be a first step for ordained priests and women as priests. And he said many have the vocation for it within themselves. And of course, this surprises many observers from the Universal Church when a German bishop states that many women may have the vocation to the diaconate, although the Pope is currently still having it examined whether this vocation exists at all. So I'm pretty sure that the Vatican is looking quite attentively to Germany.
And Rudolf, I'm curious, how are the faithful in Germany? How are they reacting to this?
I see many Catholics resigning. They say, it's Batzing again. And I see a lot of bitterness, but I also see a lot of good ideas. So, for example, a group called Neuer Anfang, a New Beginning, published a novena, some weeks ago. In doing so, they call on Catholics in Germany to bring about a real renewal of the Church through prayer and through Jesus Christ.
Switching gears just a bit, Cardinal Rainer Woelki, the leader of Germany's Catholic Archdiocese of Cologne, has submitted his resignation to Pope Francis for the second time. Can we talk more about this and if there are any signs that Pope Francis will accept the resignation?
You have to know that Cardinal Woelki is fighting a very long and difficult battle. So both an independent report with external experts and an apostolic visitation on the other hand proved that he didn't commit misconduct in handling the sexual abuse cases within his diocese, but the Vatican told him that he made mistakes in his communication. So nevertheless, there are media, there are church groups that continue to launch campaigns against him, and they tried to get rid of him. So Cardinal Woelki himself said that he just couldn't take it anymore, and that's why he took his sabbatical. And now the Cardinal is back, but the campaigns continue, the struggle continues. And I believe that with his offer of resignation, Woelki hopes that the Pope will now back him up and also take him to take task against his inner church critics. And when and how the Pope, the Holy Father, will react, however, no one knows at the moment.
Rudolf, we only have maybe 30 seconds left or so, but I'm curious what else you are following there in Germany.
In the next few days, I will say farewell to Cologne, this beautiful city, because I will move to Rome and to be a Rome correspondent for CNA Deutsch. And I'm pretty sure that there are a lot of stories because of the church in Germany to cover for CNA Deutsch and for CNA International.
Well, I know everyone is going to miss you there, but we are so excited for your new appointment, and we appreciate all of your work, and God bless you. Thank you so much, Rudolf.
Thank you, Tracy.